I want y'all to touch on this, man, because I'm just curious. We're in Dallas, but I'm curious, man, how, and I haven't talked to y'all since, but how did Mo3's death affect East Texas? I'm assuming he had real fans out there in East Texas, because every time I see him when he was coming up before Broken Love and all that, he was really out in East Texas and areas like that, like getting a lot of love. People knowing the songs word for word, seeing the fans, and I think those people hurt more because he felt the city didn't love him. He felt the city was really against him. Yeah. He had to go outside of Dallas to kind of get the love. He's like, bro, y'all don't see how they love me out there. And East Texas was an area that really catered to him. How did it affect y'all when y'all heard of his passing, the way he passed and things like that?
I watched it live the morning of on I-35, I think, when it happened. I got introduced through Mo3 through DJ TB out of East Texas.
Shout out DJ TB. We
rock. And we came up here and we was here the night he did the video.
Yes.
Over there at the boxing arena that night. And he was a little bitty guy, but he had a lot of respect towards me and stuff like that. And he was very humble to me. And people loved his voice. They loved the fact that he was a phenomenal artist. He was not a rapper. People were affected by it, a lot of people, because we know that he was taken out of this world prematurely. I don't know what ever happened. I don't know what brought it to that point, because there's always another side, to the story. But I just feel like it's a waste of life when we see all those artists like him and just so many that have left here prematurely and that was peaking at that time. And now you see his albums dropping left and right. Mozart's dropping art all the time from stuff that, that he's done for him. Shout out to Mozart. But Mo3 had a definite impact on our culture as far as East Texas. People loved him. We brought him to East Texas a lot for shows. Matter of fact, I was contemplating on bringing him for a show a couple of times. So we feel that loss, but we rock with all artists. We don't get involved with the politics of what's going on. It's just sad that whatever happens, it ends in the result of a loss of life.
There you go. So I'm curious, and y'all can touch on that as far as when you see a Mo3, when you see a Dolph, you see these situations happen. It's happening in their hometowns. And we were talking about as far as, the hate you get from those in your hometown. They have the closest access to you. They know you best. They've been knowing you since you was 5. So those are the ones that I think hate is fucked up, but envy is even worse. Like when they envy you, it's like, shit, you know about me. You know my secrets.
Yes.
I want y'all to touch on that as far as having to deal with that, being in your hometown.
The fucked up thing about it is really just with our color. Like, you don't see no other ethnic groups really like going at each other. If it goes with business, it can be music. They help each other, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, black people, like, we experience hate a lot, man, because they want to do what we doing. And they've been doing it for so long. And then when they see us, we out here with Sauce Walker, we are actually having motion and stuff. They feel like they being played or like, you know what I'm saying? I should be there with you because I'm in the same city. This really don't make sense to me just because you in the same city and somebody is doing more. Why you not mad at Jay-Z for what he doing? You know what I'm saying? But you want to have hate on us because we in the same city. It just don't make sense. But yeah, it's really good to like I said earlier, like move out of your town and see some different things or whatever. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because elevate your mind because we have like a crab in the bucket type mentality in East Texas. Like once they see somebody else climbing up, they finna start talking down on them. I hear people talk bad about Seco P. He doing pretty good. He went he got that Tampa record or whatever that went platinum or gold. One of them. Yeah. But I hear a lot of people smash him down or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just crazy how people think.
It's a lot of East Texas artists, and I don't even want to get to name calling too much but you do have some that stand out above others. It does not mean that we don't rep everybody. I had Palestine, Texas. Shout out to Palestine that was thinking, hey, Moma Scott, we East Texas too. Jacksonville. I don't exclude anybody, but when you from a certain city, I'm not gonna go create a platform for somebody and inconvenience myself. That's part of this industry. You have to go get it and bring it back. That's just what it is. And if it's not meant to be convenient. It's not meant to be easy, But if you complain at this level of local, you need to opt out now because it gets worse as you go up. For real.
And another thing to touch on what you were saying. It's red.
It's working.
I bet. All right. To touch on what you said, it's just like systematic. You know what I'm saying? Like they giving you a lot of attention and money. And what we want to do, we want to go around people that that felt like we probably were never gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So we comfortable doing stuff like buying a house where I grew up, just to show my classmates and stuff that I'm successful or stuff, versus moving out somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, you can have that peace around other people who made it further than their homes as well. But we want to stay up under people who ain't going nowhere and expect to have everything like a Rolls Royce, big house and stuff like that. Well, you're a target. You know what I'm saying? So that's Gopher. That's
Yeah,
worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's worldwide. I don't look at it like, oh, East Texas messed up and that. No, if you was from LA and you stayed in LA and people knew you, like, you just run different risks. You know what I'm saying? Being closer to home. So
I feel that, man. Listen,
definitely
you
move.
know, I got family in Palestine, man. Shout out Super J.
out,
So
shout
I
out.
definitely have East Texas roots.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Mola. Hey.